Now, we all know that all mom go through so many challenges after giving birth. Your body changes, your social life changes, your financial expectations changes, your priorities shift, your work-life balance shift, like your entire life is flipped upside down. And yet we don't talk about it more. So in this video, I want to give you practical ways that you can use to help build yourself after you've become a mom. The number one thing that I would urge you to do is grieve. Allow yourself to grieve your six packs that are gone now, to grieve your social life. You're not going to be clubbing every weekend. You're going to be constantly sleep deprived. You're constantly going to have a little person to look after who depends on you for their survival. This is a lot of pressure that comes with a lot of expectations. You are doing this huge job that everybody seems entitled to have a say. People are constantly judging you, even mere stranger. So take the time to grieve and meet yourself where you are. Now you are a mom, you are a new person, you no longer have the time to go out every weekend. So accept that, you know what, this is what I am, and I'm okay with that. Or even if you're not okay, like, you know what, I'm not okay with this, but this is the reality. I can't change my reality. What can I do? Make peace with it. I'm now a mom. Reframe your identity. I'm now a mom. I'm no longer that girl who could clap from 6 to 6. Now I have a little person who needs me from 6 to 6. Okay, so reframe your identity is the second thing that you should do, so that you can help yourself acclimatize, accommodate your new identity, and then also to turn down the friction, because there's a lot of friction once you become a mom, especially for the first time. You are learning so many things. Everything that you know no longer fits anywhere. No matter how hard you try, it doesn't fit anywhere. So the advice is for you to reframe all your new identity, accept and meet yourself where you are. When you look yourself in the mirror and see those curves, don't say, oh my goodness, I'm too fat. I used to be skinny. That was me my first time. I used to be skinny, now I'm fat. No, you are not fat. You are a mom. You were a Helen before, which was you skinny and younger. Now you are a mom. Your body's changed. You've had surgeries. A little person is sucking on your breast for food. It's the reality. So reframing that identity, instead of saying, oh, you want to compare your pre-baby's body self to your current body self, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way, if you ask me. But here we are, we do it anyway. Just take a deep breath and say, you know what, I'm a mom now. Okay, the six packs might not be there, I might have stretch marks now. It's because I am a mom. That's the price that I pay for having this beautiful life that I gave birth to. Is my baby, my pride. Focus on the things that you are grateful for. Look at your child, look at your life, and you say, you know what, I'm grateful. If this is the price that I have to pay, giving up my social life, my active social life, giving up going out every weekend to be this person, to nurture this beautiful life, to nurture the next generation. Come on, we need to brag more about motherhood. There is so much that comes with motherhood, yet we are constantly focused on the negative parts of it. I know negativity spread faster than positivity, but sometimes just pause and look at your kids. You know what? I wouldn't do it any differently. I would do it all over again if I had to. And then that leads me to another point, which is practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. You are a person, you have changed, everything has changed, but still be gentle with yourself altogether. Of course, you were meant to grow up at some point. Your mom grew up, your grandma grew up, you've seen them, it's part of life, you evolve. But that doesn't mean you have to be sad about it. Just nurture yourself gently. And then the other thing I'd urge you to do is re-evaluate your friendship. Connect more with people who can relate. Connect more with mom friends who understand, who you would look at and see their tummy, and they just gave birth to a baby, and they look at you, see your tummy, they understand, they know, because they're doing that. if you're loving the video so far, could you please subscribe to the channel? Unlike friends who are not yet moms, I'm not saying avoid your non-mom friends altogether, but I'm saying the expectations are different. I remember when I first became a mom, I would caught up with one of my friends, and then when it came the time that my baby was crying and I had to leave, and she was like, "No, just don't go, just leave your husband, deal with the baby." I'm like, excuse me? Clearly, our priorities are different. My priority have shifted, but you still want me to show up as the old version of me, which was me before a child. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. I have to go. And then I left. I'm like, she didn't understand. I know she meant well and she was enjoying herself and we were having a lovely time, but my priorities were different. So she didn't understand me from that perspective. So connect with moms, make mom groups so that it makes your transitioning easy. And then the other thing is find role models. Look for mom role models that you can learn from. You don't have to copy everything that they do, but having them, you might be able to draw inspiration from them all together. Like if you have a mom influencer, we're living in an internet world now where everything is online. When you have a mom influencer who does things that you like or things that are similar to yours, it's when you follow them, they'll give you a hint or some of the things you draw inspiration from the things that they do, how they hang out, how they are accepting their lives, what they do to help improve their lives and meeting themselves where they are as them being a mom, right? There are so many of them. Best believe me, you can find one of them and then follow them. Okay. And then the last thing I'd urge you to do is schedule me time. Make time for the things that fill you up, things that bring you joy, your hobbies. Make time for those, because most of the time you get so tangled up in the I am a mom mode, and then your life is all about motherhood, and then you forget yourself. Eventually, you end up burnt out or resenting your motherhood altogether, or resenting the people around you, your family, who are able to step out of the motherhood role or the parenting role, because you are constantly just with kids all the time 24/7. Eventually you are even now snapping and more angry at your kids, and they have nothing to do with it. They're just as innocent as they come. So prioritize your self-care so that you can fill your cup and be a better mom to your kids. All right, thank you for watching this one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.